Alright, so what's up everybody, your boy John Deerman 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is May 31st, not today, May 31st. Today is May 14th, 2026, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Been on YouTube for 9 years now. And as always, let's get cracking right down the business. So, there has been a lot going on. Obviously, today, more work and obviously some So, anyway, so I was just working on some stuff for the concert, which is only 24 days away. In those 24 days, we are going to be really zipping on down the... We're going to be really be zipping on down the... on down those days and getting stuff done, getting stuff ready to go. Oh, mercy. It is. It's... Concerts like this are going to get to me one of these days, and before you know it, people aren't going to want to come anymore, and then... Because they'll have heard some if not most of the same setups over and over again. But I'm going to try and get some... Yeah, but I'm going to try and keep making some newer set lists and stuff for upcoming concerts in the near future, in the upcoming years. Like next year, I'm probably going to be thinking of another... I'll be thinking of another set list and thinking of another good starting song and good ending song and stuff like that. So more or less what's going to happen is... Yeah. So yesterday, I did get my 4 FS25 Season 14 episodes. Well, that was all I made, was 4 FS25 Season 14 episodes yesterday. There was supposed to be some Duck Game videos that were supposed to come out that were supposed to get made that day, but me and my brother decided to come back here and work down at the creek for a bit. So we were going to try and get that done. And, well, we were getting that done, and then by the time I wanted to get going with Duck Game, then was like, well, the hell with it, I'm already here. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just stay here then. So I didn't get to do Duck Game with my little brother yesterday, which I apologize for not getting that out. So, yeah. So anyway, so in the 4 FS25 Season 14 episodes that I did yesterday, I finished up the last of the planting, and then I just basically, I didn't even bother washing the planter up, and I just left it sit behind the barn. And yeah, so basically now everything's just set, ready to go for the next, well, there won't be a next time. I forgot that Season 14 ends next week. Next Wednesday, that is. So anyway, in the 4 episodes I did yesterday, I got I finished up planting, unhooked the planter, washed the 8400 up, and then that was basically it. I didn't do any more than that, so I was like, oh well, the heck with it. So I got that done. 8950 is still broke down. So yeah. So anyway, there was a lot going on during that part of it, and then the next 3 episodes that you guys will see then after the planting video is bean harvest, and the final soybean harvest, I should say. Didn't get much out of that, which was kind of sucked. That we didn't get shit out of that whole out of the 3 bean fields. Then I brought the 1688 up to the other farm, to field 22, for combining oats, which is what we will be combining next. And then, that was basically all I did. Well, actually, I also emptied the wagons out, so the wagons were empty and ready to go, so that way I didn't have to worry about putting stuff in. That way I didn't have to worry about when I started the next episodes next Wednesday that I would have to be unloading the wagons, getting the auger taken off the bean bin, get it set up on the oats bin, and get that ready to go. So that way that was all set and done. So so now all I got left to do is get the auger set up on the oats bin and start combining oats, I guess. And I know what you guys are gonna say. You guys are gonna criticize me because I didn't do half of the oats field like I promised. And considering that field 22 is, well, it's a fairly decent chunk of a field, but with the 1688 and with the pickup header working speed at being 7 miles an hour, you can combine oats pretty fast. I know it won't feel fast, but it's fast. Like, it's fast enough doing that. So yeah. So obviously we don't have a whole lot of choice on stuff like this. So so in the next episodes coming up next Wednesday, which will be the final episodes of FS25 Season 14, and hopefully I'll be able to make up for some of the duck game videos that didn't get made yesterday. Hopefully I'll be able to make up with some of those next Wednesday on May 20th. But in the FS episodes that are coming up that day, I will start and finish oats, get that whole field done, and then combine corn, and get that all set up, ready to go from there. Now, obviously, I don't have an auger that's big enough to reach the bin at the main farm. So that sucks. If I had another auger, I would have been able to split up the two tractors and actually have one running on corn, another one running on the oats, and then oats harvest, then both combines would finish. Well, the 1688 would probably finish up quicker than the 2188. And so anyway, we will see about that, but I mean, there's no chance in getting that. Now obviously, after oats harvest gets done, and I'm going to try and make at least some of the longest episodes that there will be for season 14 on the last day, because I want to get as much footage of harvest in as possible before the next episode. And then, I don't know, the next episodes probably won't be as long, but we are going to have to just wait and see what happens from there. And yeah, so with that being said, yesterday, me and my brother, we went down to the creek and worked down there for a bit. We had to get something done that day because we had to get something done yesterday because we didn't, because this upcoming Saturday we won't have time because of all the graduations that we are going to have to get to and stuff like that. And Sunday we don't know quite yet on whether or not we actually are going to be able to, like, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get anything done this Sunday, because I think Sunday is supposed to rain. And then it's supposed to be a wet week next week. So that kind of makes things a little bit miserable for us. But it'll be good for the crops, especially for the beans and my Indian corn, because they all got planted in dry dirt and there was no moisture in any of the dirt that we planted the beans in, or when I planted my Indian corn. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So we kind of need the rain, but at the same time, me and my brothers, we need kind of dry conditions to be cutting down there at the creek, because me and my brother worked hard yesterday trying to get some more work done, and with the work we've been getting done and with the work that still is yet to get done is still in play. So we'll have to just make sure we try our best and get what we can done. Obviously, we won't get it all done this year. Well, this month. But we are going to try and see if we can get through everything on Saturday, May 30th, because obviously we're going to have a lot going on that day. We have so much to do, so much to get done. We're going to have to just try and work our butts off to get what we can done, because obviously on the 30th I have my last graduation I have to go to, and that's something to behold. But oh well, you know, that's just how life is gonna go. But we will see what the frick happens on. We'll see what the frick happens today, and because my brother said that he wasn't gonna be at school today because he has a FFA trip that he is gonna be going on to check out 4 farming operations. Now, we never did this when we never did this when I was in high school. Never did this when I was in high school. But that was a long time ago, so I know I make myself seem like I'm freaking older than I am. But anyway, so yeah, so today we'll see. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe today yet, you guys could see a part 2 to this. Now, obviously, last Thursday, if you guys don't remember, last Thursday, I had told you guys in the morning that I was going to be hopefully getting another LEGO Speed Champion set for 2 more cars. No, they didn't have it. From what my grandma said, is they didn't have it. So I was kind of a little pissed off, but I told her, I said, we'll try again next Thursday. So Thursday is here, and we are going to hopefully see if we can find, or hopefully my grandma will find that Lego set, and we'll have it. Now, obviously, for those of you that have checked out, like, the vlogs that I've done, like, my LEGO Speed Champion cars on, like, almost all of the, most of the videos that ended up downstairs in the basement are either just me doing what I do now. I just pace back and forth, not on this part. I mean, like, I go from here over there to that dresser over there, and then I come around and come back. So it's either that, or I'm sitting at my work table working on the LEGO Speed Champion cars, which you guys have seen me put together the F1 series of LEGO Speed Champion cars, which are all real F1 cars in real life. You guys have seen me put the DeLorean together. You guys have seen me put Lightning McQueen together. You guys have seen me put most of these cars together. All except for this set that's coming yet. Now, obviously, I don't know what other cars are out now, but I think there's a few other cars that are out. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure there is. So, yeah, but with that being said, I think that's going to do it for today. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow, or in a part 2 if the car, or if the set comes today. So, I'll see you guys either in a part 2, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel at John Deere Man 22 for all the latest and greatest content ever. I have 3 series on the channel: the FS series, the LEGO Mario Ninjago series, and the Duck Game series. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all either in a part 2, or I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, you guys.